How are you doing and how have you been? Been good? I've been good. I've been loving life. Let me turn my headset up. I remember where we left off now, at the precipice of me losing the will to live just because I was so surely tired. So, we saved Dave down here, because that's the nice druid that we are at the moment, I guess. Did we actually get what was in this chest? What would you do if it had just blown up again?
Let's get going.
Be pretty funny at that point. Okay, so we do have Karlach as we used our enhanced leap. Was it Featherfall spell? I think it was the Featherfall spell to go get Karlach, so that was all cool. And most of the beginning of the game is done now.
Your kin search for you, Blazer. I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Interesting. Did we sell stuff last time out? Yeah, we ain't really got that much to sell, in all honesty. I try and keep quiet when dialogue is going on as much as I can, as and when excitement. As for, like, role-playing, like, the bugbear boss that's coming up, like, I want to fight as many bosses as possible. How I like to play honor mode is I like to fight every boss. I might not fight it like immediately, but I don't like to avoid them just because that's my style of play, and I like to have as much fun and jeopardy as possible. So we try and role play, but at the same time we would like to fight bosses. That's not saying we can't talk our way out of fights, but just to totally avoid every fight is not my style, baby. I won't say baby again.
Soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Freeze and hold up your hands.
She might be a healer, Bry.
She might be a bandit.
Bit harsh.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold his star.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Perhaps you can help. Ooh. Will this give us away from like what we're trying to do, I wonder? Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Explain this absolute to me.
What? Are you testing us?
Yeah, for sure.
The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
A tadpole shared. These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
What happened to your brother exactly?
An oil bear. It had him on the ground before we had a chance to react. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edward not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
Yeah, you need to find the beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, madam. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just
Madam.
ahead.
Ooh.
It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
They spoke of the Absolute, same as that goblin Sazza. Curious.
Because
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
yeah, because we're level 3, and I don't mind. I wouldn't mind fighting it. The only problem that I have got is obviously I know what its
How would you punish someone who wronged you?
legendary action is.
How?
Oh, say murder or theft?
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Trying to get rid of it. Shall we have more tadpoles? At this point, we have to go to the doctors to get rid of all the worms. Because this is what they are, really. It's just people infested with worms. Let your body guide you. Don't do drugs, kids. Slimy noise.
Their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited
Yeah, because
guests.
that's the spear that's in the owlbear. That's the thing, I haven't worked out. There must be a way to actually, like, help this owlbear. But I have not worked it out.
More for me.
I've done this bit a fair few, like the early game, especially because I tried to hardcore save before this came out, where it was.
Our face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means, leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you. If it's all the
Strange.
same.
It looks healthy.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Examine. I examine every inch of this boar. Tell me everything. Tell me his social security number. Tell me his bank number.
The carcass seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. You notice 2 small puncture wounds in its neck. Looking closer, you can see the skin around its face is desiccated. It's been completely drained of blood.
Interesting to see that without a Starian in your group. That moment. I wondered, because there's a shield here. Can I equip that alongside my staff? I can, which brings my AC up to 15. Brings my attack down, but it's like, I'm not really going to... I'm not really going to hit with the shield. It's more in case I come out of my form and someone smacks me. At least my AC is as high as it could possibly go. Or at least at this moment in time, I mean. I'm getting used to actually like picking stuff up and adding it straight to wares. The problem is otherwise I spend... I don't even know what I did there. The problem is otherwise I spend so long... Center camp. I spend so long in traders and stuff like that. The thing is, you have to loot everything because everything costs so much in honor mode. It's actually crazy. There is another... Oh no, that's just one big one. And we got our mates down here. They got decked by Zevlor. I'm sure they're still loving that.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
The goblins need to be dealt with, so I'm dealing with them.
Bet you will too. Just like my mates here did. Contract cleverly left out, we'd be tits deep in these buggers.
What's the contract?
The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Let's say I want that gold. Where would I find that relic?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
I hear the Druid's leader went with you.
As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
And you just left him to die?
Yeah, and I'd do the same again. He weren't my responsibility.
At least
If you want to play
he owns it.
Go ask the goblins nicely, and maybe they'll give you whatever's left of him. Come on. We're wasting time.
Yeah, come on. I need to loot. I got lots of looting to do. Thank you. Scroll of False Life. Gain temporary hit points until long rest. And Scroll of Witch Bolt. I would like... I can't remember where you find the necklace, but there's a necklace where you can cast Aid. That would be really good, as I feel like this save, especially because I'm a druid, I feel like I'm going to be a lot more keeping like constant buffs up on people. So at the moment our movement speed is plus 3 meters, which it all adds at the end of the day. Like when you first play Baldur's Gate, I don't know if anyone else was like this or if it was just yours truly, the silly sausage Tazastical. I was very much like, oh, what does extra movement matter?
Movement on the roofs. I sense a classic ambush in the making.
Interesting. Can't really get my camera. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's one here, ambushing. Okay. So,
when you say we might be purified at your creche, what does that mean exactly?
Augusta will affix the Zapisk, the purifier, to our heads.
Its magic will quell the parasite in an instant.
yeah, sounds believable. Right, we'll go get Scratch before we go do Owlbear. There's a thing about honor mode. I play this very carefully. I try and collect everything and whatnot. This save...
You mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a
Gale,
bit
stop
more?
interrupting me.
An intricate device crafted by Millar, our most gifted artisans. I
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
There is a chance. I imagine that goes down into the owlbear tunnel. It'd be interesting to see what would be the point. We have our animal speak up as we cast at the beginning of the day.
Something's on my mind.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Oh, poor doggo. What happened to her?
I told you to go.
Calm, friend. I mean you no harm. Come on, I should get advantage just because it's a doggo. Nice.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Oh, that's so sad. I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
You can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
He's a good boy. Sorry, Scratch. Can I loot? It doesn't say red. He's just got loads of... It didn't say red. So let's read some of these personal notes after I just add this to... Add to wares. Tough letter. 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard. So I wonder if... Do you reckon this gets marked on my map? Go on, give me all the gold. That'd be amazing. Or it's probably just going to be like one of them things that I've got to try and remember. Yeah, I've got the memory of a sieve. That ain't gonna happen. It's a boy! He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. That's sad. Don't think he's going to get to see him. Be careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports on attack on travellers through the region. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to end face down in a ditch. But he's face down in a ditch, we get a doggo. So, swings and roundabouts? I mean, for us, not for him. But we've got Scratch. And then we're going to go do the owlbear. It should be fine. We can't really be any higher of a level, and it's probably a little bit overkill, do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the only thing that I need to get used to, is trying to learn the right order of fights to do stuff in. Where I think I'm very bad at, like, just tackling stuff because it's there. Which I do like doing, so it's not the worst thing in the world. The same thing, we want to win. We not only want to win, we want to crush it, party people.
Everything is eternal.
Right, grab the fish.
It will be my home soon enough.
God, I loot everything. I mean, you just got to get used to it at this point. I will get used to just like doing this automatically. Oh no, that's actually a healing supply. Thing is, because this just makes it so much easier when we go back to camp. Oh, we still got the shadow druids, because we've got what's her name? Karlag.
Not mutually exclusive. Weave is served best with a dash of elegance.
In the grave, we've got to try and expose her. Right, then the owlbear's down here, so let's go have a fight. This is what we're here for. I would like to actually... This is why I wanted to be a druid more specifically. I would like to see what's in here, so... What can I turn into? We think a cat is going to be small enough, or do you reckon that's still too big? Nope. Okay. So it's good for scouting out. I don't know if it's much good for anything else. That made me nervous. Because the problem is my druid doesn't really even want to start combat up here. I mean, it's cool to see.
Prowess in battle is remarkable, as is your battle stance itself.
A technique known to few.
Should I start this combat in cat form? Maybe if I want to die.
I prefer acrobatics.
I will do another short rest because we'll probably long rest after this. We've still got the majority of our spells and whatnot. So it shouldn't be too bad, but as always, the key word is always shouldn't.
Always room for more.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be
They must have went in. I wonder if they went... Yeah, they went in because I was in cat form when I first went in, I imagine. Right, let's have some fun, I guess. I'm not nervous, you're nervous. It's going to be absolutely fine. Why is nervous in honor mode? Just because one bad combat and wham bam. Thank you, save. I don't mind starting again, but do you know what I mean? At the same time, it's like... yeah, after you two.
It's just ahead. It's huge. I'm not sure I can do this.
That's what she said.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I don't really want to use that here. Nature. Press your advantage now before the beast smells your fear. I only need a 5, so don't roll a natural 1. Natural 20. I want him to strip his shirt off, run into battle, and just headbutt the owlbear. That's how much confidence I just gave him just then. Do you know what I mean? Oh god, my computer's falling apart. Oh god. It's a little bit of... I got a new CPU chip for Christmas and whatnot, but then it doesn't work with my motherboard, so I had to buy another motherboard. Then my RAM didn't work with that motherboard, so now I've had to buy some more RAM, and like I couldn't be bothered to keep unplugging and putting together my computer, so it's just sort of the side panels are just like leaning against it. What a picture I paint for you.
You're right. We can handle this, and we'll do it for Edwin.
Oh wait! I was having a drink of coffee. Yeah, charge! Just make sure. Oh. I wanted them to like really run through. And the reason why I love honor mode when we get to it is because of the legendary actions. And the owlbear has a really, really fun legendary action, which makes this encounter actually really, really engaging, I think. And there it is. So if we go examine, and we go down here, once per round, the owlbear can spend an action to summon her mate when she is attacked. Then if we look up here, owlbear mate. Love a bit of legendary action. It's going to go fine. Okay, Shadowheart goes first, and we will open how we always open. We will go spiritual weapon there. And we will open with a bless on you, on you, on you, on you. I don't know if it actually helps with Gale. I haven't actually checked. This says attack rolls. Spells are technically still attack rolls. And turn, Lae'zel. How far can we go? Let's see, this is well, I could go.
Push my luck again.
Just trying to think the move here. Yeah, I should have got an enhanced leap on her. Problem is, otherwise I'm not going to be able to get a concentration up. Thing is, there's not really many. Well, actually, no, this is probably one time. So what I'm going to go, because when every one of your characters goes in order, then you can actually select them manually. So at least you can get your combos off. So the combos that I'm going to get off is I'm going to go enhanced leap to Lae'zel. So now Lae'zel's jump. No, if I actually click on Lae'zel, it will look even better. Lae'zel can now jump right here. I want her to jump here so the other owlbear doesn't get to her. Then I can go to Gale to... Actually, no. I need to go Druid, Wild Shape, Bear. I don't know if it matters when you enlarge, but we'll have to do that outside combat to check. And then I enlarge Druid. Nice, nice, nice. So then you can get some good combos out. That is something I need to get a lot better at. So cancel end turn because we've got a little bit more movement, not tons. That is not my Druid, that's Shadowheart. But that's fine, that's fine. I definitely wanted to move Shadowheart. So it's fine. Not enough resources, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put her here, mainly to block this passage, because in case this owlbear wants to jump over, or equally, owlbear that's round here, in case he jumps too far and causes us a little bit of trouble. And that is a really good combo round, I think. And then Shadowheart, you can move up a little bit more. That's fine. Right. And then we're going to go with Trip Attack. Nice. And then we go to Examine. We can always see. So when you're prone, you have disadvantage. Attacks against prone creatures have an advantage if they're within 3 meters. So then we go straight away to Action Surge. 5 to 21. So we still probably want to do that for maximum damage, right? So try that again. Bang. Nice. It saved this time, but we did a little bit, you know, we made sure we got 2 good hits on it, which is really good. And then Gale just move up, but he has got constant... Oh no, it's enlarged, not concentration. Yes, it is, it is. Sorry, I was expecting it to see it up here. Above his port thing, but it's down there. It's for 10 turns, but it is concentration. And just to clarify, unarmed attacks, which is that's what druids do, deal an additional 1d4 damage, and I have advantage on strength saving checks, mainly pushing and saving throws. This is saving throws the thing, but is it say wait? It says strength checks and saving throws. Does that mean strength? No, it must mean saving throws in general. That's interesting. And a spiritual weapon. Bang. Very, very nice. We have some awesome combos there for sure. This is what I'm talking about.
Save me.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I thought we didn't leave that much space, but clearly we did. Okay, you're enraged. So I need to make sure that enlarge stays on my druid. She healed Gale, which helps a little bit. I'll be honest, we're not in the best spot here. Right, so let's go Gale first. Gale has to disengage here, sadly. And is just going to run to the other side of the river. It's not running away, it's tactically retreating. Drink a potion. Shadowheart is then going to... Lae'zel is really, really beaten. So our bonus action, level 2 heal on Lae'zel. There we go, that's 10 health, not too bad. We're going to move back a little bit, because now the problem that we're in is we're splitting our damage, which obviously isn't great. I'm going to do Guiding Bolt. The next attack against this has advantage, if it hits. Which it missed, sadly. And we're going to go Lae'zel with Trip Attack. Nice. And then a bonus action heal. I always leave my bonus actions for that heal. Actually, you can't... Can you take reactions? Cannot move or take reactions. That's really, really good. So I'm actually going to get Lae'zel to come round here then. Because this is priority. We don't want Gale going down. End turn. End turn. End turn. Now my Druid. Goading roar at nearby enemies to goad them into attacking you. I'd like it if it was give disadvantage if they didn't, so for that we're just going straight in. 9, okay. Gets better. Right, then move up just to make sure it's in our attack of opportunity in case it tries to run. Oh, how did you miss? You've got advantage, it's prone. Spiritual weapon is going to... No, just hit that one. There we go. I did the same amount of damage as a spiritual weapon. But that's why we need the combos. Imagine we must have rolled quite low on that. Attack of opportunity. 9. And Lae'zel. He's going after Gale, isn't it? Gale's down. So Enlarge has gone down on my Druids. Please disadvantage. Okay. Because normally she just does hold person on it. Alright, so... The 9 damage, is that a good roll? So I'd only do 2d4, okay. 97. Okay, so what we're going to do... She's gonna use a healing potion. She's then gonna do Sacred Flame on the owlbear. Our priority is going to be taking down this owlbear. This owlbear's got 35 health. We don't want to split our stuff. Right, then it's Lae'zel's turn. Bonus action heal. Then trip attack. It did save against it. Lae'zel is going to come this side. Mainly hoping that if it comes through here, it's going to hit my Druid and not other people. It's 4. I need more attacks. Enter. That was the problem. We started splitting damage. Spiritual weapon. Oh, I didn't need that. Here comes the pain. It might hit Gale again. Okay, here it comes. How much damage is it going to do to my Druid? Critical miss. Nice. 14. Oh. Okay. Gale being down is obviously awkward as anything. That takes away a little bit what we could do here. 21 health. You're going to have to drink a healing potion. 1d10. Only 45% chance to hit. 55. Yep, we'll go with that. Okay. How much health? It's still got a lot of health. Right, start to move around Shadowheart just to make sure you're a little bit more protected.
I am fury. I am death.
Alright. Lays out. Good hit. Try and daze. Nice. Dazed. Disadvantage. Can't take reactions. AC will drop as well. No, it wouldn't matter, would it?
Never a dull moment.
Okay, I'm so coming out of my Druid form, aren't I? Spend a spell slot to regain hit points. I'll do that as a bonus action. And I'll do that at level 2. 6, it's better than nothing. Only 4. Yeah, we're coming out of Druid form. Next combat for sure. Please. Ah. Opportunity of attack. I don't know why it's... Who's it jump? Oh. Okay, that's me out of druid form. Please don't. Oh, okay, it's going after Lazel. Lazel has 4 health left. Oh my days! And we were going to do this on our own. 71 health. This is getting awkward fast. What's her AC? AC 17, so it's not like... It's not rubbish or anything, but the problem is I really wanted Gale. So we had like a nice little combo with Create Water and Lightning Bolt. Where we could just obviously electrocute the water. Problem is I don't really want to waste a melee attack with a Shadow Heart. It's sort of a bit redundant, but... Just makes it a little bit more awkward than what it needs to do. Well, I guess that's all we've got. Oh, look. See? You talk bad about Shadow Heart and then she crits. Okay, one problem at a time. Then you can break a healing potion because we are in a little bit of trouble. Can my druid do anything here? I mean, I can go back into my druid form. Dazed. Can't take reactions. Just wondering if I could throw a health potion. Yeah, do that. Nice. Then go back into... I might go into a spider. The bear has so much hit points. It's only 10 more. I'm gonna go into a spider. What's the plan? I'm to panic Shadowheart, that's the plan. For you not to take damage is the plan. Only 3, that's so miserable. Right, Gale is up. Drink a potion. Gale being up is very good for us. Please hit 6. Oh, come on. Spiritual weapon. Do something for Daddy. Like, that's weird. That's weird. Please, miss. I was about to say, at least it wasn't a crit. Still put her down. These owlbears are crushing me. Okay, we needed that. Can't help them out in this form. Gale is up though. So my priority... Bonus action, try and web, because it's a bonus action. I've got nothing to lose.
No, this is good.
It's saved, sadly. Now attack. 5. Got any more movement, sadly. Right. Then Gale. Gale to the rescue. Throw. Health potion. I don't know if I can hit them both. Right, Lazel is up. Yeah, I had a good Christmas. How was your Christmas? Always a good Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm one of them people. Not like a Christmas nut, but... although, it'd be better if I didn't have this engagement. 57 health left. Right. End turn. Can't throw a potion. I can drink a potion, though. Yeah, I do like a Christmas dinner. Although I never go turkey. We always go like 2 meat. We go pork and lamb. Although we had lamb curry last night with the leftovers. Lae'zel's gonna just stand around by Shadowheart because her next move has to be to get Shadowheart up. Alright, spiritual weapon is gonna hover around here as well, just in case there's any shenanigans happening. Here we go, another very nervous combat. As if it hit me. Who did I have guidance on? I knew you were going to jump there. Fully coming from a Dryad. So we'll do a bonus action level 2 heal. 14, that's tasty. And poisoned, very nice. Disadvantage on attack rolls, yeah. That's what we needed. To just calm things down just a little bit. Ooh, just a little bit. Ooh, a little bit more. We will do second wind just to get a little bit of health. I'll come here ready to attack, but I don't want to be in its attacking range. What's your favourite Christmas food then, party people? Chat, favourite Christmas food? I love a roast potato. Roast potato, a crispy roast potato. Thick, fatty gravy. A little bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt. A little cheeky bit of salt.
Can't give up.
Oh, I'm getting hungry. Shadowheart, cower and hide. Just run and hide. Oh, it's an attack of opportunity. Just stand there then. Get ready to get mullered. Right. Gale, nice of you to join the fight. Just trying to think of the most impactful thing Gale could actually do here. Magic missile. Can't do it at level 2 though. Can't do enlarge, sad, it's level 2. Ice knife, that is going to hit us though, isn't it? No. Nice, it's not bad. Oh, if there's anything like French toast, I love French toast. Used to make it all the time when I lived alone. Well, that ice knife actually worked out really great. 35 health left. Like, I'm like fighting for the saver's life, and at the same time I'm like, oh, I'm quite hungry. Right, in time. Spiritual weapon. Should probably come round and try and sort out. I mean, the cub's gonna die anyway, so. Oh. Opportunity of attack. Not that I'm going to do much. Oh, Lae'zel, not great. God, I'm making a meal out of this. Can't go back into Druid form now. Could do Fairy Fire. Oh, I love this. I forgot all about this. This Gale's been out the fight. So I want to get Fairy Fire up. Because anything that fails the save gets advantage against them on attacks. The owlbear passed it. Well, turns out you didn't. Such a good spell. Such a good spell. Just heal because it's been jumping around like a kangaroo, so...
What should I do?
I mean, even Shadowheart should hit. Look at that. I shouldn't have hit, but she can. Lays out. 3. Oh. Her not having the flaming sword makes such a difference early on. The fights go so much differently. Ice knife again. Ah, saved this time. Yeah, no, I keep looking at them potions of speed. And we're laying the smack down, just not enough. Yeah, 10 health left. It might knock Shadowheart on her bum though. The poison has come off. I didn't do life domain with Shadowheart last time. I really like the light domain. The problem is I'm just very anti using actions to heal. So I think I'm gonna go light domain again. This is just rough because like early on, if you don't get the flaming sword off the Nautiloids, like it's just really, really dire. And the problem is the game loves to target Gale. And this is a fight where it's very easy to target Gale because the owlbears can literally just dive over to do it. 1 health, you're joking.
Victory awaits.
I'm going to shoot with an arrow just in case she slips over on the ice. Oh my days.
Looks from you to his dead mother.
Wake. Hungry.
A single strike will end his suffering.
Let the creature live.
It hurts.
Hungry. Food.
You watch speechless as the cub begins to eat his mother.
At least the cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Mercy. Of course.
Should we help should we help Gale up? I can't really remember what it does. We're just like role playing because we're a druid and whatnot.
It's dead. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. I wish Edwin were here. He would have been honored to fight alongside you. What would you have of us now, madam?
Find the nearest stronghold and report on your mission.
Edwin told us there was a camp of faithful goblins nearby. We'll find safe harbor there. He'd want us among friends. Absolute protect you.
Yeah, I can't remember if letting the owlbear live means it comes back to your camp or if that's like a separate... I can't remember how to do it. And I can't remember if this is the way to do it, but there is a way to do it. Just a shame you can't save the owlbear, but they are aggressive, so it sort of makes sense. Well, I can talk to... Oh, it's really positioned really badly, isn't it? He's like right inside there, so I can't actually get in to actually try and talk to him or even target him. Bit annoying. Wait, can I move the corpse? Can Lazelm lift it? No, can't pick it up too heavy. I'm planning on having oh, what's the name? Karlak in the group. I just haven't got around to long resting, which I will do in a minute. Probably should do it before I loot around here. I'm 99% sure there isn't anything here. Undead creatures that hit the wearer receives 1 to 6 radiant damage. Beasts that hit it an additional 1 to 6. That can go on Shadowheart for the time being at least. Because she does wear medium, doesn't she? Yeah, 13, 13. So we don't lose anything. Not that there's anything that early that's going to benefit. I will keep her other medium armor because that will be her current, or that new armor will be problematic later. But currently that's absolutely fine. Let's make sure all these arrows are on Lazel. So apparently she's our archer. I really, really like Gale. I just position him so bad. He always goes down before he can do anything that helpful. All of my groups with Gale I've like really struggled with. Which again is probably more on me than it is on him. But still, he needs to pull his finger out, do you know what I mean? Center camp, take all. Cool. But yeah, the only reason I'm going with Gale, because I feel like everyone goes with Astarion, and I've always gone with Astarion just for that sneak attack. So I would like to use other people. And Karlach, I don't think I've ever used Karlach. And my Druid does not do as much damage as I thought she was going to be doing. So... And while Lae'zel does do damage, without that flaming sword from the Nautiloids, it's very bad. It's just not good enough. And this playthrough is going to be a little bit more fluid, so we will like chop and change quite a lot, see other people, like pull people back for certain fights, but we will get to a point where my knowledge of the game goes like out the window, which does make it fun. I really struggle with warlocks. I don't find... Well, no, tell a lie. I struggle with just warlocks that are based around Eldritch Blast. I find it like a fairly boring playstyle. But it's so good, so it's like you're choosing not to do the more efficient playstyle. Which is like... Do you know what I mean? Like every turn going Hex, Eldritch Blast, Hex, Eldritch Blast. While it's fun to keep saying Eldritch Blast, I'll never deny anyone that. I'm just like, I want a little bit more.
An unusual place to find a shrine of Selûne.
Sealed by magic. There's no smashing this open.
I think I struggle with the squashier characters. I don't know how to position them well. So it is all me. I'm fully aware. The war between Selûne and Shah. Dusty Volume speaks of the conflicts. Interesting how Shadowheart hasn't got anything to say about that. Yeah, I feel like a lot of... so like my Druid, I've got some like notes out. My Druid, to really do anything, needs to get to like... Where's my Druid? I need to get to level 4. Like, which is only one more level, right? Yeah, only one more level, because then I can get Tavern Brawler. Before that, my Druid isn't really packing a punch. Lae'zel, early on, I find if she gets the Flaming Sword from the Nautiloid, she packs a punch. She is so good. Shadowheart, just being a cleric, she's just her utility is too good. And Gale, I find like the AI just... I don't know how other people use Gale. I've never seen anyone use Gale. Because I've only played on the difficulty. The AI just seems to beeline towards him wherever I put him and just nukes him out of existence. And the problem is Gale has a lot of my combos. So Gale like puts enlarge on the Druid. He, you know, has some utility with fog and grease. Some damage dealing with Ice Knife. So yeah. And Shadowheart gets bless on everyone, but we're going to have a quick change of people in a minute anyway. So I'm going to bring Karlach in for Lae'zel, I'm thinking. It's tempting to take Gale out for Will, I'm not going to lie.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Just purely for the comedic effect. The two of you have met before, I see. Just in case that wasn't painfully obvious.
If by met you mean hoofing it through the hells with this fucker on my tail.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlach is not a danger.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You saw her thoughts. She poses no threat.
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means.
She's literally on
You
flames.
don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am not what you think.
Shit!
This is hard for Will here, though.
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
He's in such, like imagine being Will there. It's like, that is an impossible thing to do. And yeah, no, I get the AI. Like, it's not me grumbling. I understand them targeting Gale. Like, he's the Squash's member. It gets one of them dead. He packs a punch. I totally agree with the AI targeting him. My problem is I don't know how to counter it. And how I've countered the AI targeting Gale is I don't use Gale. That's the problem. I don't know how to use Gale and be effective. Other than him just, like, diving to the floor.
Just thought of something.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance, should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Yeah, it's like hit and hide with Gale. And the problem is I don't think, like, at least with Astarion, his hit and hide or hit and run is at least very, very dangerous. Does, like, packs a big wallop. For Gale, it just doesn't do enough.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
Yeah, true.